Alright, I am back. So, in between episodes, I went and swapped out the party. I went back to Narsh, and I ditched I ditched Shadow there, because he was still with the party at the time. But he left the party, and this is who we have. I've got picked up Edgar and Cyan, and I'll talk a little bit more about why I made that decision, though there's not a whole ton behind it. I'm going to go stay at the inn down here in Jadur. Got a little scratched up on the way here. And the area coming up is a little bit tricky. So, I have equipped to lock. I have the Thief's Glove, I think. The Thief's Bracer, that's what it's called. Which increases the chance of steal, and then I have his Thief's Knife and Main Gouge. Genji Glove, and because Main Gouge has that sort of evasion chance. Oh my goodness, his evasion's 45? Man. Yeah. There's not going to be a lot touching lock, hopefully. I've put the hero ring onto Celeste. Now, I have indeed confirmed that Chain Flail does disable her runic ability. You need to have a sword. But like, I'm not sure it's a super big problem that we don't have access to runic right now. We have Edgar here, Fairy Ring, Snipe, and then yeah, that's what everyone has on. I'm gonna go while I'm here. I did get a little bit of money on the trip to Narsh, to and from Narsh, so I'm gonna use that to go and pick up. Ooh. Yes, I'll pick that up. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it though. I don't want to invest too much into my characters right now. Or like into the entire party for a while. I don't think we're gonna need the entire party for a while. All right, so I could go and use the Chocobo stable to make this trip up to Zozo a little bit easier, but walking it should be fine. So, let's see if locks. There we go. So this is the Thief's Knife in action. As you can see, he went up close to the enemy and attacked it. As you can see, Celeste cannot use her runic ability because she has this flail. She should be in the back row. Maybe I need to move her back into the back row. And Edgar has 2 new items that he will not be able to use because he's confused. Yeesh, this is already going great. 30 high potions, really? Alright, so now we are here. This is Zozo. I'm going to save. This place can get a little nasty, and I do not want to play around. So, let's hop in. So yeah, I'll take the opportunity to kind of show Edgar's new tools that he picked up at Figaro Castle. Zozo, never heard of it. Alright, so the trick in this town, everything anyone says is a lie. Harvesters can steal gil from you, so be wary of that. And they also have the capacity to go and use high potions. I've included Cyan because he's a very good damage dealer at this point in the game. He's just a little bit slow. Barrier ring. Oh. I am going to make sure that Celeste is not in the back row. Alright. So the flail that she has deals the same amount of damage from the front row and the back row, which is why I have it equipped to her. Though her physical, attacking ability isn't really what she shines, her shining point here. This is the pub. The second hand on my watch is pointing at 30. So I'm not sure if I want to go and include a graphic or some sort of text on the screen. But keep anything regarding sort of clocks and time, I'm going to be noting down. So hours, minutes, seconds. Remember, this is a lie. So the second hand on the watch is pointing at 30. Or is not pointing at 30. So I'm just going to scribble down it does not equal 30. If we go up here, is there... Alright, Veil Dancers. I think Veil Dancers have like an attract spell that works on the guys. I'm gonna go and use some magic here. I'm not gonna be shy about using magic with Celeste, and I'm gonna do my best to not be. Bioblaster, because there's just too many. I would like to go and show off the flash and drill at some points, but right now my priority is clearing enemies. So Celeste is now level 17. There are 2 doors here. One of these is a store? No. If you go up here... Oh! I didn't realize this one was the... Alright. Ether in here. Is this the only thing? Yeah, it looks like this is the only thing in here. Man, this Zozo's song is a bop. Alright, so this door is rusted shut. It'll become important much later on. Gobbledygook. Alright, attack. Shido, flurry. I'm gonna just use the drill now, because these gobbledygooks are pretty easy. So, what the drill does is it ignores defense. It is exceptionally good at just dealing a bunch of damage to a large amount of people. Or no, not to a large amount of people, to two single targets. Whereas, the Bioblaster and the auto crossbow are kind of more of wave clearing. Oh. Flash inflicts dark... Oh, it attacks as well? Oh, I didn't realize that. Let's see this in action. I didn't realize Flash did damage. Okay. I was about to say that I'm never going to use Flash because I'm always going to assume that the Bioblaster is the better status inflicting weapon. So I guess Flash just kind of won me over. So yep, you can get out onto this balcony. There is nothing here, so we're heading back. I am digging the music here. Alright, I'm just going to go cure. As you can see, we are taking quite a bit of damage here. It's not terrible, but it's not negligible either. Wave clearing is not as reliable as it used to be. right? So one of Edgar's abilities is no longer like wiping the enemies, you know? So there is a bit of a, I don't want to say a power spike, but it's clear that the enemies here are a tad bit tougher. Two barrier rings. Jeez, that's 3 already. Alright. I'm going to cut this fight out. So, there is, in the middle of this town, there's this giant tower. We're not entering it, I don't think. It's the relics shop. A girl? Nope, haven't seen any girls lately. There's definitely not one at the top of this floor of this building, so don't bother checking. Like I said, absolutely everything that anyone says to you in this place is a lie. I don't think this is the right way to go. I hope this isn't the right way to go. I kind of want to show you the rest of Zozo. Alright, I'm going to cut this fight out too. Alright, that last fight was kind of weird. Like, Cyan got kind of stuck. Very strange. Oh, I've got all these guys following us. What do you want? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I'd better be getting home. Alright. So it's not 10 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. It's not 2 o'clock. Oh. Alright, so not 10 or 2. Jeez. Jeez. That was unforgiving. Whew. Maybe I do indeed need the runic. Yikes. Just wiped a party. Like I said, this place is a little bit unforgiving. How long do we have to keep this up? Talk to this guy. Hey, no cutting, get in line. Oh my goodness, I want to talk to each one. It's already 12 o'clock. Alright, just a single harvester. Alright, I think this will be a little bit better. I'm pretty sure these harvesters can steal gil from you, so just be aware of that. Great people here, you can trust everything. Yeah, this is the right way to go, so I do not want to go there yet. So if you go to the edge here, do you have to be the edge? No. Right? You can go and ride down on the crane, and this will take you down out of here. God. Great people here. You can trust everything they say. Oh, wow. Someone else said that to me. Alright. So behind this giant tower... Oh, he'll... Jesus. Yeah, I think I've started saying Jesus Glove, so... This guy is not nice. This guy is very nasty. I would recommend you use the noise blaster on him and confuse him. I think he's confused because this attack right here, magnitude 8, is a very strong earth elemental attack. Sure, it healed him there, but I would rather it heal him than harm us. Drill is your best friend here. There we go. Those guys have quite a bit of health. They're like 1,800 health or something like that. They can be nasty. Magnitude 8 is nothing to be it should not be laughed at. This place is dangerous. Be careful and don't do anything stupid like trying to jump between the buildings. If you go in here, there's a clock. The clock's hands have stopped. Set the hour hand. I am going to just do this. The clock keeps ticking away. Alright, so that's not the right answer. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to talk to absolutely everyone here, and kind of use process of elimination to eliminate or to determine what the correct answer is for the time. In the weapons shop, the clock's hand is pointing at the 2. That clock doesn't have a minute hand. Of course, it never points to the right time anyway. So it does have a minute hand. It points to the right time. So what is it pointing to? It's pointing to the 2. So the minute hand, that means 10 minutes. I'm just gonna... No, I don't wanna... I'm just gonna solo Blizzard on this Veil Dancer because I do not trust her. Oh, that did nothing. Oh no, Mysterious Dance. It temporarily cast a sleep on Cyan there. Oh, missed. I'm going to go and send a round of curing. There we go. That gives a potion behind everyone else, but that's okay. Go into here. Armor shop has a potion in it. Is that really it? Maybe there's more people to talk to. Oh my goodness. So if you go and if these guys steal money from you and you kill them, you get that gil back. So we will gain at least 8,000 gil from this fight once we are done with it. I think Cyan will take care of these guys. Nope. Alright. There we go. Are there any other buildings to go into? Alright, guess I have no choice. I'm gonna go and climb the tower. Alright, we're back here where we were. This is the place with all the people chasing behind me. Don't listen to others. Trust me, it's 8 o'clock, alright? So I'm gonna say does not equal 8. No. It's already 12 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Alright, so we already talked to that guy. Alright, so we're back here before I use the crane to jump down. Alright, so you can actually go and hop between buildings on certain floors. This is one such floor, and I think this is a room here. My watch's second hand is pointing at the 4. So it's... So, right, because it's a lie, it's not the second hand, right? It's the hour hand or the minute hand. Now, we know the minute hand is at 10 minutes. So that means the hour hand is not at the 4. I think that's it for the clues, because the hours cannot be 2, 4, 8, 10, or 12. The minutes is 10. The seconds are not at 30. Oh, actually, it might be the second. Maybe I know the answer, so maybe I'm kind of like working my way towards the answer a little bit prematurely. So I think with the Veil Dancer is alone, they cast Fyra, which is pretty devastating to the party. So just watch out for that. Where is this? There we go. I think in these, Ether, High Potion. Alright, I'm going up here, talk to this guy. The seconds, they're divisible by 20. Alright, so the seconds are not divisible by 20. That means they're not 20 or 40. From here, you can hop across to here and here. I don't think you can actually talk to that guy. He's just demonstrating what to do. And I missed that door there. Darn it. All right. All right, here we go. Brigand's Glove. All right, I think that turns Locke's yep, changes the steel command to mug. All right, if that's the case, Thief's Knife might have to go soon, but now it will always be guaranteed to go and steal every time I pick Mug. And I just think that mugging is just a straight up upgrade over stealing, right? And attacking, right? It's just so good. So I will be religiously mugging from any enemies I run into. Oh, good job. Okay, I'm gonna noise blaster these guys because I do not trust the hill Gigis to not use magnitude 8s. Alright. Confused, he threw a mithril knife. Hopefully this kills the... oh my goodness, you focus all 4 attacks on the harvester? Come on, Cyan. Come on, drill. Kill it, please. 700. No, he's still not gone? Couldn't steal. Missed! Missed! Oh my goodness. The miss chances, So in the original game, missing was actually was bugged out. You could not, like, or was it missing or evasion? I forget. But it was bugged out to the point that, yeah, you couldn't, like I said, I forget, but I think accuracy was 100% regardless of what you had. Even if you were blinded, you would 100% have a guarantee to hit. Now, they patched that out right after the SNES version. So in the Game Boy Advance and everything after that, blind worked worked as intended. But as you can see, I've been missing quite a bit. Alright, we are back. Hop. Hop. Alright, so this pillar right here will prevent you from going to that door, which is why I had to go back and forth. So, Cyan is already starting to show me, I mean, I've probably been cutting out quite a number of the fights, but he's already starting to show why he's a little bit unwieldy and difficult to use. That waiting that you have to do to get to his powerful attacks is just exceptionally costly. So, at a certain point, it just becomes not worth waiting for him to go and cast a flurry, right? Fang is just quicker, and he'll be deployed quicker. It's just a little bit, it feels a little bit less unwieldy, a little bit more reliable that, yeah, I'm going to get the damage out. And the fact that you have that sort of limitation with Cyan, with waiting for his attack to go off, is one of the reasons why, unfortunately, he kind of becomes, I don't want to say obsolete, but passed over for other characters. This cast has a large number of them. Why spend so long waiting for Cyan's flurry to go off when you can get a noise blaster or bio blaster attack off, or not, maybe not noise blaster, but why it just, the unreliability of that is just exceptionally annoying. Burning Fist is a weapon for Sabin, who is currently not part of the party. Alright, we are almost at the top. Alright, I'm going to go quick save here before we talk to this guy, because, what do we talk to him? What brings you up here on this fine day? You need to get through here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I hate for there to be any trouble, so why don't I just let you pass? Of course, everything in Zozo is a lie. This is Dadaluma. This fight, I don't think it's terribly like intimidating. Oh, good job. So I believe that sweep kick applied sap, which is it's sort of like a poison sort of damage over time, but I don't think it can be removed. Oof. Just everything, huh? That's Fang, Drill. These are just the two best physical attacks that you can you know, stick at this point. Oh, he calls these two Iron Fists here. These Iron Fists are not new enemies. You encounter them outside, just on the western continent, I think is the best term for it. I've run into a few. I've run into a few in the last episode. All right. I think he can only go and summon those two that one time. Alright, there we go. That was made pretty trivial by Cyan and Edgar's abilities. And you may not believe me, but that fight could have been made even more trivial if I had picked something else up for Edgar. Twist Headband is a pretty good item right now, I think. Oh. Does it beat out, it beats out Green Beret. I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it. Yep. I'm just gonna go and cast a heal spell. Wow, Celeste is already broken 600. Oh, I guess Cyan has too. See, so I haven't used like one single MP restoring item on Celeste. I've used her magic a couple times, as in I've used Blizzard to attack a couple times, and I've been using Cure quite a bit. So if that's any indication, um, it's pretty forgiving to MP wise. It's been pretty forgiving, um, and yeah, I'm glad of that. I'm glad I don't need to like really think hard about when I want to use spells. All right, so we are at the top of the Zozo Tower. And if we, can we pick these up now? X potion, good. Hermes sandals, great. Another haste. Oh. So, in this sequence, your 4 characters will not be named because these 4 characters could be anyone. You could have, you could have 6 different, maybe even 7. I don't know if Shadow accompanies you all the way to the top. But you could have numerous people here. She's frightened. Ramu? Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume? Terra, is she alright? So, her name is Terra. Terra, interesting. She kind of just bounces around. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Ramu. The Esper Ramu. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. But my grandma told me that humans and Espers once lived side by side. Okay, so this is Locke. That's an interesting voice line. Of course, that was only a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi. The War of the Magi took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew of Espers and the secrets of our powers. Thus began the hunt, for Gestal, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Those who are captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you. So, 2 of your characters will go and help get Terra back into the bed. She seems to have calmed down a little. I called Terra here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call. So Terra's an Esper? No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? Others of my kind who are trapped in Gestal's Magitech research facility may be able to help her. And if we can get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find them? Oh, Celeste has something unique here too. The Magitech research facility. Your people are in there? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is the Esper's power in its purest form. When Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But these are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. You're really gone, aren't you? Turned himself to Magicite. Gave up his life to help us. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second war of the Magi. So this is Ramu, Kate Sith, Siren, and Kieran. These are your summons. Now, you'll notice now that everyone in the party has MP. What you can do is you can go and equip Espers. Not only do you have the summon costs at the bottom right there, but each Esper that you equip on a character has different spells that that are learned by the character. So, as you can see, Confuse has 0% progress, Imp has 0% progress, Float has 0% progress. Now, if I were to go to Celeste, I think Celeste has 2 of these, so is that Kate Sith? Yeah, she's already learned Imp, right? So, because she has that magic spell, because she's magical, she has that already. In addition, at level up, you see you have Magic +1. These are just added stat bonuses that you can use to customize characters as you wish. So Kate Sith has these 3 status effect spells, as well as Magic +1. Ramu has Stamina +1, Thunder, Thundara, Poison. Kieran has a lot of heal spells. Very handy, but no bonus at level up. And Siren has HP +10 and a couple more status, as well as Fire. I don't know why Siren has Fire, but I guess for starting, as a starting Esper, they're not going to give you any water spells. So, there we go. These are the big points. These Espers are the big sort of character customization option that you have in this game. They are very powerful and have a lot of potential. If you try to leave, everyone here, I was just thinking, let's talk on the way back down. So this is the last little cutscene we'll go through. So the Esper's been draining magic from... So Empire's been draining magic from Espers. Yeah, I was just jumping up all around. Celeste, was all of that true? I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure. But I've heard rumors to that effect. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Locke. Might I advise going in greater numbers? So, once again, we're going to switch up the party. This time, however, Locke and Celeste are guaranteed members. You will not be able to go and change them. I'm going to go drop Cyan from the party. I'm going to... This is a bit tough. I think I'm going to go stick with Edgar still. And we're going to go with Sabin as well. Wait for us back in Narsh. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Narsh. Gao is just a little bit too much of a loose cannon. So how are we going to get there? This Empire's on the southern continent. But they've closed all the harbors and no ships are permitted to leave port. Town of Jadur to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in. Where there's a gill, there's a way. Locke. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in Imperial territory and all. I thought I might have a look around. He winks at her. So, I know it's been a long episode so far. However, I'm going to do one last thing after I equip Espers on everyone. So, Locke is the next one to level up. I'm going to go and give him Siren. Celeste is going to have... I think Ramu is... No, Kate Sith. Yeah, Kate Sith has Magic +1. Edgar and Sabin, I kind of don't really care. I'm gonna give Kieran to Edgar, and Sabin's gonna get Ramu. Oh, did I not equip that on Edgar? And of course, you can use right and left to go and swap between people and easily unequip and re-equip. So, last thing here in Zozo is... Oh, gosh. Actually, you know what? I'll take this opportunity to show summoning. Right? So, what you can do is you can go and summon Espers. I will probably demonstrate all of their summons in a later bonus episode. But that is Judgment Bolt. That just did lightning damage to everyone. Pretty good, like Thundara, Thundaga, maybe level lightning spell. Probably Thundara. And I think you can only summon them once per fight. But I don't know. Maybe mistaken there. Oh, so at the end of that battle, you saw magic AP +2. That is the magic that's being counted towards learning the spell. Alright, so after a certain amount of time, right, you'll get enough AP. And in the sort of victory screen, it'll show you who's learned what spells. So there we go. Sabin knows Thunder, and Locke knows Sleep. So, I went to the wrong place first. So this is the inn at Zozo. If you go to the clock, I believe that we have narrowed it down, right? It cannot be 2, 4, 8, 10, or 12, so it must be 6. Right? The minute hand is at the 10 minute. And the seconds cannot be divisible by 20, so it's not 20 or 40 or 30. I believe it's supposed to be 50. Yep. Yeah, so once that slides over, you can go up these hidden stairs and obtain the chainsaw. This is another tool for Edgar. And... oh, You can't, I guess, alright, that's weird. I'm gonna sort items. Oh no. No. Sort items. If we go and look at chainsaw, damages or instantly dispatches an enemy, penetrates an enemy's armor to deal severe damage. Chainsaw is just better than drill. So we just got this really strong tool for Edgar that he just absolutely shreds with. We now have an even stronger tool. I'm gonna try and show that off. Let's get into one single fight. Just one, please. All right, heal Gygus. Even better. So tools, chainsaw. This animation is very funny. He just kind of jumps up and spins around. Look at how much damage he does. And he does it so quickly. This is why one of the reasons why Cyan is just outclassed by characters like Edgar and Sabin specifically. Edgar and Sabin can do extreme physical damage. Gao can too, frankly. With this level up, Locke has now gained HP plus 10 off of Kieran, I believe. Or was it Keith Sith? I forget who I equipped to Locke. But this is how you can customize different characters. Now, the only characters that learns like spells are and gain these power-ups are the ones in your party. So you can be exceptionally neurotic and try to make sure that you give the Espers to the right people at the right times. I'll try my best to refrain from doing so. While we're here, this ghost here will tell you more about Espers. I kind of know it all, and I think I've explained just about everything that this guy could tell us, so I'm not going to go and talk to him. Alright, this has probably been quite a long episode going through Zozo, but I will be cutting out some of the fights, especially because, yeah, they're a little bit just redundant and unnecessary. In the next episode, we will head down to Jadur and see what we can do to get to the southern continent where the Gastalian Empire is based. I'm going to go and use a tent. And I will see you next time.